Xbox One is coming, Xbox One is coming, Xbox One is coming, maybe just before the PS4, but we don't really know because this is just a rumor, but we'll have to wait out, find out and see. So the Xbox One is being rumored to launch on November the 8th. Now that's basically a week before the PS4 launch in America. Obviously a couple of weeks before the European launch, which is the 29th of November, assuming that the Xbox One is going to be launched worldwide on the same date and isn't going to be staggered like the PS4 launch. This basically came from the website's Kotaku sources. Apparently someone who's involved in Walmart's marketing team has informed them that Xbox One is going to launch on November the 8th. This has come from a conference call basically where someone was organising promotional material where they get a list of apparently all the midnight openings, and the Xbox One was listed as 8th of November. Does it mean much really? To be fair, not necessarily. It's a week before the PS4 launch. It's not going to make anybody who was thinking about getting the PS4 or who was maybe not too sure about what console to get buy an Xbox One simply because it's out a week earlier. But you know, at the same time, Microsoft jumping the gun a little bit ahead of Sony, it could benefit them in a way. Some eager beavers could be just not keen on waiting that extra week and just getting it. Or for example, if it is released in Europe on the same day, November the 8th, it's a couple of weeks ahead of the PS4. So again, those people who have got their money sitting there biting at the bit, ready to buy a console, waiting on the PS4, they'll maybe see the Xbox 4 in shops or on display. I say in shops, it might be unlikely because I think both next gen consoles are going to be sold out at launch, but you never know, we maybe see them on display prior to launch or just after. Maybe somebody's able to get some units, but it might make them jump ship simply because they can get a next gen console now rather than waiting a couple of weeks for the PS4. And when I say now, I obviously mean November the 8th. As mad as my brain works, and I might get some flack for this, I do have a PS4 on pre-order, but simply because I've got the chance of getting that Xbox One on November the 8th potentially, it is also making me possibly think about pre-ordering that as well, or ordering that up. Like I say, it's not going to make a massive difference. It's not like it's 2 months before the PS4, but it is at least ahead of Sony's machine, so it may give them a slight advantage. But there we have it, guys. We now know, potentially know, when both next gen consoles are launching. PS4 November the 15th in America, North America, November the 29th in Europe. Xbox One potentially rumoured to be November the 8th. One thing I will say that could possibly help the Xbox One sales here, I'll give them a little boost if you like. Xbox One, if it's released on November the 8th, Call of Duty Ghosts is released on November the 5th, and those crazy Call of Duty fanboys might not want to wait a couple of weeks to get it on the PS4. At the same time, they might not be happy getting it with it on a current gen system. So November the 5th, Call of Duty Ghosts is out. 3 days later, guess what? Pick up the nice new shiny next gen Xbox One console and a copy of Call of Duty Ghosts. I can see that possibly having an impact here, so it was possibly, looking at it that way, a reasonable move by Microsoft. And again, this is only rumours, so we'll have to wait and see. As always, guys, thanks very much for listening. If you like the video, please hit that like button. Your support is much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, please press the subscribe button. Make sure you come back for future content, and as always, until next time.